One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's...
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Swings it out to the flat. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So the USF Bulls offense will... And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flash.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Backed up now, here's second and long. Let's talk for a second here about USF. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Finds his man, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap.
And that's good enough for first down.
Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give on the option. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision was not a good one.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
On the play.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To throw, it's Stroud. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 7.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking to fire. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. On the option, he'll toss it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And they will score! Touchdown, South Florida!
USF, number 19, with the catch and score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Nimrod. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Off coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get it. Is out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, USF. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
24, North Texas, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the player. Make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Plucks it out of the air. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Stroud. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Makes the grab. It's Young. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped. And desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake 24.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Stroud. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got a man. It's Young. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. North Texas lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Formation to kick it away.
The solid return there off yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
41.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
17. And your North Texas Mean Green.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Coleman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in this.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to them.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Not going to take a chance to grab bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll leave it with him. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick release on the RPO. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The short hands, it's Nimrod. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
2nd down coming up.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Working his way on the return up to the...
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over 1st and 10.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Looking downfield, it's Stroud. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. And he strides his way into the end zone. Texas.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
North Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Of 15. That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game, but I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looking to throw, it's Stroud. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Looking for a big gain. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, me. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. First down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Oh, what a move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything. And we looking pretty good.
North Texas Mean Green will take over. First and 10.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Stroud. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. North Texas in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your...
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. And it's off the field.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking...